Hey guys, I'm here again with another video to discuss a couple of buyouts today. Today, Justin Abdelkader of the Detroit Red Wings was bought out. I mean, I think this is a move we all saw coming for a little while now, the last number of years. His point total's really dropped. I think he's a guy that I think he's still going to find work despite a very poor year this year in the NHL. I think someone might still pick him up on a cheap contract, maybe like a 1 year deal worth, maybe 700,000 to 1.2 million, somewhere in that range. So I think for Applicator, he might find some work. I think he's a guy that he can be effective in certain areas. I mean, as soon as this contract was signed, I think it was really suspect. I mean, I don't know if we knew whether he was going to be bought out or not, but I think we all knew it was going to end. It wasn't going to end well for Detroit either way, whether he was bought out or not, because of the fact that we knew he was a good, decent player when he signed this contract, but he wasn't never going to be a type of guy that was probably going to live up to that type of money. And it was just another one of those contracts that Ken Holland just seemed to be dishing out, all in the name of loyalty to some of these guys. And I mean, it's good to be loyal to a certain extent, I think, in hockey, but there's times where you maybe got to cut ties with certain guys and move on, because then you end up getting situations like this. As for Detroit, they obviously save some money against the cap. They save approximately, I believe, 2.4 million, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's the case. I think they have to do this, a move that had to be made essentially, just because of the fact that Applicator, he's not getting any younger. His cap hit was a little bit much. Detroit's a team that could use some cap space to further their rebuild here going forward. As for the Karl Alzner buyout, I think as soon as he put pen to paper on that contract, I think everyone knew this could potentially be a thing one day. Karl Alzner, as for what he's going to be doing in the future, I mean, I really don't know. I don't really know if he's going to find work as much as I think Abdelkader will. I don't know if Alzner is as serviceable as a defenseman anymore as people think. I think he's a guy that, you know, maybe he could find work on a 1 year two-way deal where he's in the AHL sometimes. Maybe if there's injuries, he's a decent seventh defenseman. I think it's really sad. It's for me, it's sad when you see guys decline like that. You look at Alzner, was always a staple in Washington for all those years, and he was a very serviceable defensive defenseman. And then before you know it, I mean, some of these guys are out of the league, and I think it's pretty sad to see. But I wish these guys all the best. As for Applicator, like I said, I think he can still find work, but we'll see what happens here going forward in free agency in the next few days. And that's really all for now, guys. I'll see you guys soon.